Imagine you're 45. You've spent 20 years building a stellar career as a technology leader. And then, boom, restructuring. You're out. That is exactly where Gulliver Green found himself. Sole earner, a massive mortgage, a 13-year-old daughter, and a 17-year-old son literally packing his bags for college out of state. He is looking at his bank accounts, doing the mental math, and realizing he has maybe 6 months before the money runs out completely.
Oh, that is a pressure cooker. You're not just looking for a job at that point, are you? You are literally looking for a lifeline to keep your family afloat.
Exactly. You're in what I call reactive protection mode. Every morning is just, black coffee and rejection emails. Until one afternoon, this little gem lands in his inbox. It says, "Hi Gulliver, your background in AI, technology leadership, and operational resilience really stood out to me. It's rare to find someone with your strategic and technical experience." It's signed by an Alex Morgan, senior executive recruiter.
Operational resilience. That is incredibly specific, Lachlan. It's not just a generic, "Hey, we saw your resume on Indeed." It directly targets his professional identity.
Spot on. It's pure flattery, but because he's so desperate, it feels like finally someone actually sees him. They see his value. But that's the trap. This thing wasn't designed to find a candidate. It was custom molded to exploit his panic. The scam doesn't win because Gulliver's gullible, pardon the pun. It wins because the emotional pressure he's under completely blindfolds his critical thinking. So Gulliver replies. And the scary part is, Alex Morgan replies right back. A real person. They jump on a call, and they have this great high-level chat about leadership, company culture, even compensation. Alex says he's representing clients looking for exactly Gulliver's profile. He even checks out Alex on LinkedIn. It says he's a recruiter with a major national firm like Robert Half. The website looks totally slick, corporate colors, the lot.
Wait, so he actually spoke to a human? That's what's so terrifying. We always think of scams as these automated, fishy emails with terrible grammar. But this is a high-touch, bespoke execution.
Oh yeah, it's the long game, mate. So then Alex drops the hammer, but he drops it so casually. He sends over a link and says, "Look, we just need you to fill out this quick application for compliance before we submit you to the board. Just, the standard HR stuff." Gulliver clicks. The page looks like a highly secured job portal. It asks for his name, address, previous employment, references, and then his driver's license, banking info for direct deposit, and his social security number.
Oh no. Gulliver, don't do it. Please tell me he didn't put the SSN in.
He did. He thought, well, this is a massive corporate role. Of course they need to run background checks. He hits submit. Alex emails back, "Fantastic, we'll be in touch." And then, silence. 3 days. A week. Gulliver tries calling the number. Disconnected. He sends an email. Delivery failed. The website? Completely gone. LinkedIn profile? Vaporized.
And then the real nightmare begins, doesn't it? The job was never real.
Never existed, Em. 3 weeks later, his phone starts lighting up. New credit cards he never applied for, personal loans approved in his name, tax fraud, collections agencies calling about unpaid bills. His checking account is totally compromised. He went from trying to save his family's future to spending 80 hours a week on the phone with credit bureaus and police, trying to rebuild his stolen life. Now, let's hit the rewind button. Imagine we go back to the exact second that email landed. The same bills, the same stress, but a different approach. First, Gulliver pauses. He notices how incredibly flattering the email is. Like, too flattering. No recruiter pours that much praise on you before they've even had a first interview. Then he looks at the sender's domain. It says Alex Morgan from a national recruiting company, but the actual email address is spelled slightly off, like Robert-HA1F with a number 1 instead of an L.
Ah, the typo squatting. That's a classic. And if you looked at the LinkedIn profile, I bet there was no actual photo or maybe just a generic landscape, right? Hardly any connections.
Spot on. No photo, like 50 connections, no posts. So instead of replying, the new Gulliver copy-pastes the entire email, the LinkedIn link, and the sender's domain, and drops them straight into Gemini or ChatGPT. He asks, "Is this a scam? Investigate this recruiter." In 10 seconds, the AI does a who is lookup, flags that the domain was registered only 4 days ago in a different country, points out the missing photo, and warns him that national firms don't use that domain. The entire illusion just crumbles.
That's amazing. Using AI as a personal detective. Because when you're stressed, you don't have the mental bandwidth to do deep domain research, but the AI does it in seconds.
Exactly, mate. 1 minute of research avoids years of recovery. The warning signs are always there. The weird domains, the pressure for sensitive data before an in-person meeting, the empty LinkedIn profiles. Don't let anxiety drive your clicks. Pause, investigate, use AI, and protect your identity first.
Keep your guard up, everyone. It's a new world out there where deepfake scams look legitimate, and trusting your instincts or people may no longer work out well.